And a very good morning to you. It is Saturday morning, the 13th of March, 2021. And this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. If we go to the Old Testament, to the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 30, and I'm reading from verse 6. Now David was greatly distressed, for the people spoke of stoning him, because the soul of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and his daughters. But David strengthened himself in the Lord his God. And then we go on to verse 8. So David inquired of the Lord, saying, shall I pursue this troop? Shall I overtake them? And he answered him, pursue, for you shall surely overtake them, and without fail recover all. David's men turned on David because the enemy overcame the campsite and took away their women and children. People cannot always be trusted. David had his men. When the going got tough, they wanted to stone their leader. Who are you and I putting our trust in today? David put his faith in God and not in man. We go to the New Testament, to Mark chapter 14, verse 31. Remember, Peter said to Jesus, even if I have to die with you, I will not deny you. But Jesus said to Peter in Mark chapter 14 and verse 30, assuredly I say to you that today, even this night, before the rooster crows twice, you will deny me 3 times. And then, of course, again in verse 50 of the same chapter 14, a very sad verse, and they all forsook him, they all forsook Jesus and fled. You know, we look around us and we say, Lord, who can we trust? The very ones we love the most so often betray us and turn away from us and even turn against us. We can only put our trust in the living God. I was out riding very early this morning with one of my grandsons, and I asked him, how were the exams going? And he replied, well, Kulu, he calls me Kulu, which is Zulu for granddad. He said, Kulu, I think I did all right. I hope so. And I said to him, son, just do your best. That's all your parents require of you, and that's all that Jesus expects from you. Don't put your trust in man's applause, but rather put your trust and your hope in God. You can ask any prominent sports person, and they will tell you that if they do well and they win the race, or they win the game, they put that winning goal in, or they score that winning try, you're an absolute hero and a star. The very next game, if you let a goal in and lose the match, or you don't come first in the race, they just turn away from you. Jesus will never, ever turn his back on you, especially when you are going into a full-scale battle. You might be fighting against a thing called sickness. Maybe it's relationships, employment. I don't know what it is, but he will never, ever leave you. Remember, Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6 says, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Have a wonderful Saturday. God bless you and goodbye.